Babalik ang umagang may ganda.
The session is called to order. Everybody will please rise for the national anthem. Please remain standing for the silent prayer and meditation. Now let's move on to the booking proper. Please. So, will we hear the side of Miss Bea Cayetano? What's your verdict about the RHP?
Hindi po magbabago ang buhay ko as a woman. This bill is not for us. We have the financial means, but we showed our determination to defend the action of every woman has no financial capability to have the access to reproductive health. This will address abortion. I am not saying it will eradicate it, but there are programs that teach women that they have to refuse sex to avoid pregnancy. Thank you.
Now we may have the vote of Mr. Estrada.
Good day, everyone. This is my own personal stand. The Catholic Church has no influence on my vote, and now I am casting a vote against this measure.
Thank you, Ms. Estrada. Let's proceed to Miss Enrique for her verdict.
The proposal has divided not only our society but also mothers and daughters. And I see an area of social and political forces trying to tear apart the society we all live in. I hope this bill we will dispose tonight will bring the benefit that was sought to be accomplished. Each side gave an argument for and against the measure. Each one has a good basis to argue each side. Maybe in the short term, this bill will really reduce poverty or wipe out poverty, reduce it to a certain level. I don't know. I hope so. Our women are entitled to their health. I am in favor of it. It is duty of the state. The future is uncertain, unpredictable, though in the course of our debate and studies of this bill, I reflected on the weight of measure. For me as a person, as a man of faith, there is no certitude. I am for one where the truth lies. With that, I have to be guided by things that guided me all these years while living in this planet and this country. My faith, my conscience, my notion of the long-term interest of this country that inspire me to pass on to this session. Thank you.
May we have the side of Senator Hunasa?
I vote against the law because this is a bad solution.
Thank you, Senator Hunasa. Senator Angara, may we have your vote?
I voted yes for the measure because it is the right of women. Birth control is for trying again, and because I believe that I worry that the bill without amendments is vulnerable to constitutional challenge, especially on religious conscience grounds. The court may strike down even the good provisions along with the bad. The Senate amendments address those weaknesses. Many reasonable amendments were introduced to make the measure less dogmatic, less provocative, and more constitutionally accepted. Many of these amendments were mislabeled as killer amendments. I can see none that are. Overlooked in all this acrimony is that public funds could be spent to implement this measure, thus making it everybody's profound concern and not just the pharmaceutical companies. I hope they will be respected in the bicameral conference committee rather than dismissed out of shall change my vote. I cast the day. Should that happen, I vote yes.
Thank you. May we have the side of Senator Revilla?
Given my good science, I will not vote in favor of the RH. Hindi po ako makakapal ng isang sanggol na magpapanganak pa lamang ay sensestensyahan ng kamatay. Life is not a curse, it is a blessing. Rebellion I love the Lord because of his consent.
Next is Senator Alan Cayetano.
We can only solve the problem with the system of democracy. Nothing from the bill will stop people from practicing their religion. Sa kalipin pa sa ito, at itinuro sa inyong simbahan na huwag gumamit ng kondom at di huwag iniinom silig. The bill has divided our nation into deliberation of the measure. I am hopeful that after will stop the heal the wounds inflicted by the devils on the measure. Tungkol po ako sa abortion. Pabor ako sa RH dahil nais ko tiyakin ang karapatan hindi lamang ang kababaihan, kundi ang maging ang mga sanggol.
Now we may hear the vote of Senator Soto.
Marami pong gumugulo sa kaisipan ng mali. Pabayaan niyo kung mailabas isa-isang tumatakbo sa akin. Lumabas ngayon ang gobyerno natin, sunod-sunuran sa international organization. Kakuntsaba pa ang ilang developed countries na kontrolin ang ating pagkasalan at pigilan ang pagkagawa ng populasyon. Hindi na matutungo ito sa pangangailangan ng ating kababayan. Dapat unahin ang mga panukalang kailangan ng ating bansa na wala namang tumututol sa aming buhay. Kung buhay lamang si dating Pangulong Cory Aquino, hindi naka-first base ang panukala. Tulad ng pagtutol sa gas, dahil makakasira sa magsasaka. Ngayon, nagsisisi sila. Tinututulan ko din ang istira. Ngayon, mataas ang halaga ng kuryente. Bumoto din ako ng no sa oil deregulation law. Ngayon, gusto nilang ibalik. Kaya sa panukalang ito, malamang pagsisihan natin.
Now we may hear the vote of Senator Dinggono.
The bill aims to protect the reproductive health of a person. I vote for the meaningful right to choose. I vote yes for the enactment of the bill.
Can we hear the side of Senator Trillanes?
I voted no, and I will submit my explanation.
So thank you, Senator Trillanes. Senator Ricardo.
The RH bill is far from the proposed measure to kill the lives of unborn, more so to care the lives of every woman. I am three votes for the Filipino woman. My vote is yes for the RH bill.
Senator Villar. You may cast your vote.
I was not influenced by anyone even from the church. I just asked myself, my family, and my faith, and then my conscience. And the result was to vote against the enactment of the measure.
Thank you. Now we may hear the side of Senator Marcos.
No question that has been posed before me and before this chamber has forced me to make so profound and true examination of my concerns. During the deliberation of the RH Bill, many approaches were made to me by members of my family, friends in the clergy, and lay community who I love and whose opinion I hugely respect. But I come at this question from a very simple point. In my experience in a public service, it became clear to me, after being witness to the agony and hardship of young women and men when they find themselves in a situation they are ill-prepared and often bored, ignorant of, we must do something for them. And it was that I promised that I would do everything I could to improve the pathetic and heart-rending states of affairs. The RH Bill is just an opportunity with both hands and both yes to the passage of the RH Bill. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Marcos. Now we may have the side of Senator Recto.
No bill is chiseled in the stone. No bill is perfect polished in debate. But during the bicameral conference committee, we should maintain the fidelity of the version we have approved. I voted.
Thank you. So after the votes has been tallied, the pro-RH Bill won by 20